Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 373. And I am your host here, Circuit Main. And yes, welcome to December. Welcome to the month of Christmas. Halloween has passed, turkey time has done, and now we are in for the most most wonderful time of the year, in all honesty. True, it's been over commercialized a little bit. Toys are rampant. We have that creepy elf on the shelf that kind of stares at us, and it's really weird and creepy, and they made a breakfast cereal based on it now. I have no idea why they did that. But we're here to bring all the good stuff of the Brony community and the good stuff of Christmas. But, of course, I'm not here to do this by myself. No, we have a great cavalcade of panelists here. We, of course, have Deathlight Productions, who's donning his Santa hat.
Yep.
We have Textalion, who is donning his Santa car horn.
23 days to go.
We have Toakoi, who is shoved up the chimney.
I can't see anything! Are you sure this is a good idea? I'm sure it's fine.
It's the perfect idea. And we also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended, who basically looks like a younger version of Santa Claus.
I shaved my beard, damn you.
Actually, I was talking about the hair, the OC hair, and kind of the weird bluish thing. It just kind of...
Oh.
No.
I was about to say, because the hair's not there either in real life, so yeah.
No. I've seen your hair in real life. No. I'm meaning the OC, but no.
How much hair is gone? How much hair is gone in real life? Oh.
You probably dipped your head in Nair.
Nair hair?
No, I've tried things like that. They actually don't work that well for me.
They unfortunately worked really well for me, but that was 8 years ago. Or 10. I don't know. It was too long and stupid. But anyway... But now we're here to bring you all of the Brony silliness for this weekend. Of course, we are here to bring you we're here to bring you Christmas for this year. And it's definitely a joyous time. Sorry, I'm a little shaken up. That video always does something to me. It makes you feel good, but it also kind of makes you want to cry a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But in any case, Uh, well, let's warm up our vocal cords a little bit and give me a chance to come back to earth here with a little bit of What's Up, Brony, so we can warm up our vocal cords. Before we do that, though, let me just make a quick announcement here. To everybody, we are going to be looking at a pony dating simulator. This is actually the Ponytail Adventures by Spook Kitty. Of course, we are looking at the safe for work version for very obvious reasons. However, but yeah, we are looking at the Ponytail's Adventure Dating Simulator, so I hope you look forward to that. Along with that, since we are now at the cusp of the holidays, and a lot of you have friends and loved ones that you want to get Brony gifts for, we are also going to be bringing back our normal holiday event where I make a few suggestions from different shopping avenues. Usually I try to keep them Brony centered in order to give you some ideas and places that you can go to either shop for yourself or shop for your friends. Either case, it's win-win. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and warm up ye oldie vocal cords. So, I have to ask the pertinent question to you all. What's up, Bronies?
Well, as I said before the show started, I finally got a new computer, which I'll be setting up tonight. So I'm still running on the old one right now. And I'll let everybody else go because all the rest for me is RP stuff and complaining about the cold and wishing it was actually colder so I wasn't all soaked at work.
Oh, currently I'm printing a Johnny 5. I've said that I found online, and I'm reprinting some stuff because I'm like, okay, some of this is just breaking because how thin it is. But that's how it is. Otherwise, I worked 3 days in a row and ended on a double, almost 12-hour day. I was on 11 hours.
We all feel for you.
Well, about half of that was doing maintenance, so cleaning up stuff, changing filters for grease, and the other half was putting up a truck.
I said we all feel for you. Let it go.
But that's my day. So, how's the rest?
Alright, well, mine was pretty uneventful. Thanksgiving was fine. I did the normal work thing. I did holiday shopping. To be honest, it was quiet. It was, however, actually I do have a quick thing, now that I think about it a bit. Of course, the National Novel, or in this case, the National Pony Writing Month, ended a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, I did not get anywhere near my target goal. I was trying to get 50,000 words. However, complications arose that prevented me from being able to write as often and as well as I'd hoped. However, I did manage to write a few different chapters, and I think I got over 12,000 words. I haven't done a final tabulation. Of course, now that the month is over, and once I get it all together so I can submit my final results, I am, of course, going to be incorporating some proofreaders and start to edit the chapters so they actually make some sort of coherent sense. And little by little, the fanfic I've been working on for a long time now will finally start to come to fruition. A little at a time, of course.
Yeah, I'm willing to help whenever you need it, boss.
In the meantime, though, so I'm getting back on track with doing things at random. So the lucky me, I actually was able to create some art for our little weekly challenge. So I look forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure, for everyone. Mm-hmm. In the moment, though, that's pretty much it for my part. Not really a whole lot going on altogether, other than just game purchases and other random shenanigans. So I'll go ahead. Anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony going on with them?
No, but we need to change the category from Jackbox on Twitch.
We probably should, but I'm going to move you into the Toa corner anyway.
How dare you for bringing something up that actually is worth something?
I've started my evil plan.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
You'll find out eventually. Or maybe you won't.
Well,
see.
I know I helped Cole find something for his sister and other half of his sister.
Oh no, that was just the start of my Christmas shopping. And actually, no, I found that thing on myself or on my own. But I appreciate the suggestions and such.
No problem.
Yes. Also, wait, half sister? You mean brother-in-law?
Yes. I said the other half of your sister, which is your brother-in-law.
No, what? No.
What?
I don't know. This feels like something somebody comes up with when they get caught making a stupid mistake and they're trying to justify it.
Yeah, it
No,
just makes everybody
I
else more
said his
confused.
sister and his sister's other half.
Okay. I follow now. I follow now. I don't have a brain.
Cole,
Yeah.
my brain is very special.
Guys, Thanksgiving just happened, and I made the most awesome apple crisp, and that's all I have to say. There we go.
I got
Awesome.
yams.
I got
And we
Chinese
use the
food.
good marshmallows, not those tiny ones, the big ones.
I went for
Wait,
Chinese
Yams has
food.
marshmallows in it?
Yeah. You
I
put
can make
yams.
apple crisp too.
Yep.
Cole.
Chinese
Did you
food.
use Michelle Kramer's recipe?
Oh no, I just kind of like, I just use a standard recipe where it's just like, flour and brown sugar and the
Yes.
oatmeal.
Chinese food.
Yeah, that's what Michelle Kramer
And
does.
and Toa,
No.
no, the way you said that, you sounded like you were cutting people in half.
Actually, it sounded more like he knew something about his sister that we didn't know, or his brother that we didn't know. That
Other
just
half of his sister.
no,
My
like
sister's
the
other
other
half,
like the other
which-
No. I thought he said like the other sister, and he was like, wait, I thought we were talking about my brother. Oh, does he know something we should? Oh god. Well, actually, DM12. Oh no, Best Buy. Never mind. No, wait, EB. Well, EB is GameStop here, but actually, I got a Resident Evil 2 used over at a GameStop for $19. That was nice.
Ooh, that is good, especially if it's the older edition.
Yes, I got the 1998 Resident Evil 2 instead of the brand new one for $19.
Nice.
Perfect
Oh,
sense.
that's annoying.
Anyway, but yeah, that's all gaming talk here. Well, no, I guess it is. We can talk gaming. We can talk about whatever we want. This is about what Bronies will talk about. But no, I got a couple of games. I also got basically the equivalent of an Instapot with a air fryer. So yeah, I basically got an all-in-one cooking utensil now.
Nice. Also, Commander, I'm sorry about your wisdom teeth.
But he stole a lot of gravy.
And that's good.
You know,
Maybe
Commander
it's
something wins. He wins automatically for stealing all the gravy. He stole all gravy.
Calm down there, Ed.
Okay, well, let's move on here. We do got quite a bit to talk about. So, the first thing I'm going to throw out here is our merchandise suggestions. Of course, normally I save this till later. However, I want to throw a big one out right off the bat because it's a little complicated. But so some of you who went to BronyCon might remember that they had the Twilight Sparkle Library Bookstore or something along those lines in one of the booths that did really well. Essentially, it had a lot of fanfics that were made into books and sold.
I mean, aside from the Traveling Pony Museum.
Other than the Traveling Pony Museum actually gets their books from Pony Finder? No, Ministry of Image.
Well, you know what I mean. We have to make a...
Well, they have to make sure we get it correct. But in any case, so in this case, though, they go through Lulu, which is a publishing company that basically publishes whatever you tell them to. Now, the reason I'm bringing up is Lulu is currently, right now, having a Black Friday sale. 25% off. Of course, if you're watching this in recording, they might have another sale going on just because of the holidays. I honestly don't know. But right now, if you're watching this and you like published fanfictions, you might be interested in this. Now, what I have for this on our show notes are two listings. from basically from the store, all of the people that have set up their books to their fan fictions to allow them to be published through Lulu, and they also include links to these publishings. Now, the reason that we have to bring it up like this is because of the way that they have it set up. It's not in a hard link in Lulu. You have to go through the site. But yeah, you can actually get a lot of really high-rated fanfics from Lulu. For currently, you can see this listed as $30. You can get it for about almost $20. Of course, that's just a $30 one. They also have several paper jacket ones that are like $5, $6, $3 even. A lot of cheap fanfics. So this is not just this one. Also, Pony Feather Publishing has another list of Lulu publishers. Some of them the same, some of them not. But all of this is done through the Lulu website. Currently with a sale of 25% off. So I wanted to bring this up right off the bat here because this is only going for Cyber Monday, at least to my knowledge. And also, if any of you want to recommend maybe a fanfic or two I should probably grab and get published and put into my nice little collection of books, please feel free to do so. Ooh, Silent Ponyville collection.
Honestly, it takes a village.
Sam Rose's work, really good.
Yeah. Honestly, it takes a village is my vote because that was one of the really good Spike fan fictions that came out around 2012 and really expanded on that whole idea.
Yeah, the problem is it has to actually be listed here, so I don't know if that's in there or not.
Well, I don't know either, but that would be my only real suggestion aside from another series that I'm working on called a New Dragon in Ponyville.
Right.
That's another unique series, but
anyway, it's 30% actually. I forgot. It's not 25. It's 30%. Cyber Monday 30. But yeah, right now I got The Best Night Ever on paperback on a standby, and I'm looking for a few other books maybe, just because $3 for a single book seems kind of weird.
not bad considering.
That's a good thing altogether. I'm not complaining. But let's go move on to another one. Now, who here likes Dockies?
Not really, but I'll sell them.
They are the best.
Yes, give them to me.
Well, we got Riley is here, who Riley is here, who actually does sell a line of Dockies. If you go to some of the pony conventions, you can see some of his Dockies there for sale. Granted, these
They're actually
ones
made by a variety of artists too, who all have listings on his website.
Yep.
Go check it out. There's a lot of good artist stuff on here, and yeah. And by the way, they all know it, permissions, blah. Support artists.
Support the artists. Buy their crap.
By buying stuff to snuggle to.
Yep.
And
I know I want to. I especially have eyes on a lot of these. They're so cute.
They are cute. However, I do have to warn that if you do click on them, some of them do have a more lewd version that you can buy too. We're not encouraging you, but we're not going to discourage you either. Just exercise caution if you plan on buying a Dockie. And make sure you actually buy the right one.
That reminds me, I have a Dockie story circuit. Mind if I share?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, please do.
All right. So, for the record, I don't have any NSFW Dockies because I know that I sometimes invite people to my house and I don't want anything weird. But, usually, if ever I know that there's anyone who's going to be coming by, I have a Sunset Shimmer Dockie that is on my bed, just on average. But whenever I know there's someone coming by, I cover it up, because I don't need people thinking weird of me. So anyways, when I was in the process of buying my condo, right, I forgot which day the people would be coming by to take photos for the
appraisal?
For the appraisal, yes.
Hey!
I thought it was, I thought I was going to happen on Wednesday, and they're like, it is Wednesday. So they went through and got photos. I get home and I realize my Dockie is sitting out right front and center I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And sure enough, it's in the photos. Which means everyone involved in the purchasing of my house from my end saw that. So yeah. So do note, if you ever do get a docky that is NSFW and you don't want everyone involved in your home buying to see that, or home selling, if that be the case, be warned. Just, yeah.
Yeah, exercise calm and caution, but yeah. At the same
I
time,
still
that's
have the
hilarious.
email with the official picture of it, so yeah. Oh boy.
Can you
Fun
give us the link to the dockies you were looking at?
It's actually in the show notes. If you look in the backstage chat, you should see the show notes right there.
Oh, I saw the show notes. Which one is it?
It's the not the first one. Riley is here. It's Riley is here.
And by the way, just because we have a friend of the show that does it, Torben does good work as well.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about him a little bit later, though he's a little more complicated to get to. However,
he's a little bit pricey.
Yeah, well, that and he's in Germany, so.
Well, you know what I mean. It's still good stuff. It's just.
Well, here's some better stuff that's actually local. Well, local in the U.S. Sky Railroad. Sky Railroad. This is a quirky, fun guy that I always see at all of the different Brony conventions. However, I know some of you aren't able to get out there, and sometimes some of his merch isn't available just due to space. This guy has a lot of things. He has Prance, a card game of his creation, which is essentially like a bit of an offshoot of War, but with ponies, and also expansion packs that include drinking cards, OC cards, and even the YouTuber cards.
Analysis.
Yeah, analysis cards. Along with that, he also has dockies as well, from all sorts of different ponies and different things. Spyro trains, literal trains.
Oh dear God, why did you say this? Cole, run!
He already knows.
I already know. I've been tempted to get that in the past, because that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
The only thing I would say is a missed opportunity is that he didn't put a caboose on the end of anything.
Yeah, but he has secret shipfic cards, both previous actual expansions to really funny knockoff ones like Skidoo's Parents, where the parents are actually cut out from the card. Granted, now we actually know what her parents are, but that's still funny as hell. Wall scrolls, mini pillows, keychains. There's a Twilight Sparkle library card. This guy has everything. And it's not just Brony stuff. He also has a few DuckTales. Definitely a good chunk of furry.
I didn't realize that you could get Twilight Sparkle's library card on his website. That is a thing I'm gonna have to grab.
Yeah, he put a lot. He's putting a lot of his stuff on the site, and it does update pretty here and there. So you definitely want to keep an eye on it. But yeah, he's got a lot of great stuff. I actually have the Twilight Sparkle Docky, a lot of the Prance cards, a lot of the Shipfit cards, the Twilight Sparkle library card. I think I also might have one of the mini pillows in here, and a face mask from him as well, though that's not for sale on his site at the moment.
I forget. Is he the one that you go to get the Shipfic Folder drinking game cards?
Not the I don't know about the Shipfic Folder drinking game, but he does have the drinking game for Prance.
Oh, okay.
But he is the one to go to because Prance is his card game. So yeah.
Which
That
honestly, I like that people have decided, hey, I want to make a card game.
No,
Okay.
I like it too. But yeah, a lot of great stuff. Be sure to check it out. It's really fun stuff, and yeah, some of it can be a little on the playful side, quote unquote, but nothing is extremely bad. You're not going to see there's not going to be anything here that you can't put on the wall of home. I wouldn't put some of the stuff at work, but then again, I don't know where you work. My work would probably kill me, but
Hey, you got out of the hell part of that work, so
working on it. Anyway, that is the suggestions that we have for buying stuff. Let's go on to the news. And we're going to start off with the news with stuff that you can buy.
again.
Merchandise went aplenty this time. First off, My Little Pony cutie cuffs.
Sounds kinky. Where is it?
I'm sorry.
We all thought it. We all thought it as soon as he said it.
Honestly, it is kind of questionable, but basically these are the equivalent of little mini plushies with slap bracelets in their arms.
Oh.
So fun and games
Until you slap one on somebody's face and it latches on and they freak out.
Ooh, face under that. Face under.
Until the cloth is broke, and then you got that metal strap.
Actually, I think they make them out of plastic.
Oh, they make it out of plastic now?
Yeah, I think they have to make it out of plastic. Slap bracelets don't really work well as metal.
No.
They work pretty well as spring metal.
Spring metal, yes, but that's also harmful.
All right, so the mission for the chat is get one of these and dissect it and come back.
Yes,
with
cut it
your-
apart.
I would bet money that it's going to be plastic at this point, just because it's probably one, cheaper, and two, less dangerous.
You heard it here, folks. Get Circuit's money by getting one of these and cutting it open.
There you go.
Or just
The
buy.
heads on these things are a bit concerning.
Nope, you don't buy and cut it open. You buy all 6 of them, wrap them around your arms, and pretend that you're being attacked by little weird mutant pony plushies. Help! They won't let go.
It's perfect for your next Halloween costume.
Yes.
Ooh,
if
actually,
anyone
that would
wants
be
to know,
cool.
If
So
anyone
let's-
wants to know how you became a brony, just take a picture of yourself covered in these things screaming, and then show them that.
It's contagious. Now you know.
Now, here's a fun one we haven't done in a while: the random pony merch. Looks like Equestria Daily finally has another random pony merch going on, so let's go and dissect it a bit. Over at the Burlington Coat Factory, a Rainbow Dash bag.
That's actually a pretty good dash bag.
I don't know. Looks a little on the small side to me.
Well,
Next.
it's probably not meant for us.
In the Hershey Park gift shop, if you're really that desperate, there's a Fluttershy ornament.
Nice.
That's adorable.
I think I have one already, though. The same
Also,
one.
a good enough excuse to go to Hershey Park. Circuit, let's go to Hershey Park. I want chocolate.
Yes.
As long as they have, as long as they have coffee too, coffee flavored.
I think they have a coffee chocolate mix.
Then we're good. Let's do it.
Ooh, lunch boxes.
Pony lunch boxes out of Walmart in Quebec.
Curse
So-
you, Canada!
No, we got a perfect thing. We're just gonna get short circuit on it.
All right, we'll get the truck in and have him bring it down.
And also at Walmart, pony brushes.
That's a little bit disturbing.
Actually, that is a little disturbing.
So, before you could get ponies with little brushes to brush their manes, now you can get the ponies as brushes to brush their manes. Oh, how we have fallen. Or
Or have we
advanced?
risen?
I don't know.
No, we've risen.
Both?
Oh no, we've fallen. We've fallen. Walmart also has the cheapy pony baby baby figures. And
Which thanks
the little
to
baby buggy
the-
bumper pony baby figures.
Which, thanks to the sick little animation, Alicorn Baby Twilight's canon, so...
Let's see. It's Pinkie Pie wearing a Fluttershy disguise again. Brushy, brushy. Call that pretty lateral move. Bags at the Coat Factory. What madness is this? I love you, chat room. Pony handcuffs. It's all fun and games until a pony slaps in the face. And vaguely creepy finds them kind of cute. Girls love
Oh,
brushing hair. I can't. I honestly can't argue that. I really can't.
Nope.
So here is Rainbow Dash Hallmark Metal Ornament 2.0, which is slightly updated over at the Hallmark website, and I have to question that because I actually bought one of the metal ornaments that they had at Walmart, and I'm gonna knock over some of my.
Meanwhile, while Circuit's out in the way. Okay.
No, I'm here.
So
I'm
does
here.
that
I'm here.
look good to
Blah,
you
blah, blah,
guys?
blah, blah, blah. Quiet, you. So I'm actually grabbing the same ornament. I actually have this ornament that I got from a Walmart. I don't see any differences really, though. Oh well. It's still an awesome looking ornament, though. By the way, it's completely flat.
I realize it would be flat because of how one-dimensional it is.
It's a little bit deceiving.
All right. And also a slightly updated Pinkie Pie Hallmark figure that was over at Menards. Also a Hallmark.
Big money at Menards.
Next, the MLP theme song in Japanese. Over at CD Japan.
That just sounds
What?
amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, they
That sounds
apparently have a
like fun.
cover song from this group here. I think that's Anime Gorillas.
Yeah.
Somebody gets my joke. Somebody gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on here. We still got more in the way of merch. Speaking of ornaments, here's another ornament that you can find over at Target. And I think Rainbow Dash has a problem.
She has no nose.
I think it's a little more than that, but that's probably a good way to start.
Well, the nose is the thing that I saw in the first bit. Otherwise, the legs are together, and I really can't see where the rest of the green is.
DM12, darling, what have they done to you? Making it creepy. She looks like SpongeBob from the episode where he turned normal. Oh my god, she kind of does.
Hi.
And
Oh.
completely normal.
I love Commander's just what? Commander, I know that feeling, and I agree. What?
Alright, so yeah, everybody's in agreement. Just like, what the hell? But yeah, it's an ornament, so if you really, really want to bonify your tree, there's that option. Now, who's ready for pony life? Too bad we're getting it.
Honestly, it's not bad so far. It is not bad.
Well, so far, we do have Entertainment Earth to thank for some more figures. Looks like Celestia and Luna are also part of the Pony Life, as we see Pony Life figures for them, as well as Equestria Girl figures for them. Luckily, the Equestria Girl figures are pretty much kind of the same little chibi-ish ones that we've seen before that are actually pretty good. And I admit, the Chibi Life one, the Pony Life ones don't look too bad either. Along with that, we also have the Fashion Wave, which is basically a bunch of the little figure of the Equestria Girl figures with a lot of dress clothing, stiff clothing. And I noticed that there are a lot of jackets here too, which honestly makes me wonder a hell of a lot of things, but I don't think I want to know the answers. So I'm going to move on.
Pony Life isn't out yet, it looks like.
No, it's
No,
not
it's
out
not.
yet, but they're advertising the toys pretty early, which isn't a surprise. You know, that's pretty much it's a Hasbro. They want the toys.
Also, I don't care. Applejack has overalls. I'm happy.
What is wrong with that statement, everybody?
Gee, I don't know. Although, to be fair, there's overalls on Twilight, too, it looks like.
Yay! She's joined the gang!
Side twine overalls. Let's move on. So here's the Pony Life figures, of course. I've already seen them. Here's a little bit more of them. Of course,
I'm telling you, the open mouth thing is still freaky as hell. Everything else kind of works.
I gotta be honest, seeing the pony or the figures with all the clothing attachments and stuff, it just made me think of how back in the early 2000s with Lego, you used to be able to get a pack of just random hair accessories and stuff for Lego people, and just that. Does anyone remember that? Seeing that? In the
I
remember
remember
that,
that, but I'm thinking more Polly Pocket because of a twin sister I have.
So I have to ask, does that look like the face of Mercy to you?
No, that looks like the face of why did you give me an open mouth instead of a drawn-on mouth?
What? No, that's
Exactly. It's the face that's going to kill you, Tella.
Yeah.
That was like the face of acceptance. Accept your fate.
not. I don't know. I mean, all the other ones they have pretty expressive eyes. This one they kind of look derped. Like she's just not quite there. Like, Oh my
Well,
god.
she's also looking straightforward with "I'm going to kill you all."
That doesn't look straightforward. That looks like she's like way vacant. It's a very vacant stare. Like she is not there. There was nobody home.
Well, she does have I even say a bottle of beaker as a cutie mark, so she could be high.
Oh my god, she's the freaking narc pony. She's not the narc pony. She's the drug pony. She's freaking Walter White.
Nah, I would go with tree hugger.
Somebody's got to make it. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on. Now on to a different little bit of merchandise here. The comics. Friendship is Magic Volume 19 has been announced. This is, of course, a combination of several issues in case you didn't want to collect them one by one. Of course, this has the story of Ocellus coming up with a project idea, as well as a few adventures and stories, along with Applejack and Apple Bloom learning the meaning of courage, and Marble Pie trying to make friends. Issues 84 through 88 are in this little compilation. So if you have missed these little short stories, it's a good way to pick up on them and grab them all. Of course, this is a advertisement for them because 3 of these comics have not come out yet.
Well, they're just saying they're going to put it out, so
they will be
Good to
coming.
know.
They will be coming out. It's just a heads up in case people are waiting for something a little more all encompassing.
By the way, that Ocellus story, very nice.
Along with that, the holiday special for 2019 has been released. I do not have my copy of this yet. That's why we're not talking about this just yet. But we will be talking about this yet at some point. But I would recommend going and picking it up anyway, because the holiday specials have always been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed them. Plus, in all honesty, this Andy Price cover is just worth it.
Hork.
Hark. It's just hark, but...
Hark, man.
Yeah,
It was
I
a small
personally
second,
like the fact that from this we got like the Rainbow Dash reindeer. That is still
Oh, yeah,
one of
from
the
last
favorites.
year's. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of amazing things from these comics, and this one will probably be the same too. I just have to actually pick it up and read it.
I know that the artist Trish, who's done like a couple of covers, made a contribution to this year's issue. So if you like Trish's art, go get it.
In
It's
fact,
good.
I believe Trish did the Student 6 cover.
Which is
Right.
freaking adorable.
The middle one.
Yep. So yeah, if you don't like Andy Price or you want to get the Student 6, the Student 6 cover is great too. The third one though, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they just slapped a bunch of vectors onto a cover.
Yeah. By the way, who are you for not liking Andy Price? The man is freaking awesome.
Well, I'm just saying some I can understand some people not liking his artwork. I can get it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I can get it as well, but still, why?
They're not getting it. If you have to ask why, you're not getting it. And Silverstream is really into that tree. I'm not going to read it too much into that. Instead,
Yeah,
we're going to go ahead and
don't.
go back to merchandise talk because here's a little bit more close-up of Rainbow Dash. Not Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash
Celestia
always
and
princesses in style. No, this is Celestia.
Which, by the way, the human version actually looks good.
Well, they both look good, actually. In all honesty, this actually gives me a little more hope for the whole pony life thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they can actually look this good.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
Pretty
seeing Celestia with a potion in her hoof is kind of concerning.
I think that's more of a perfume, but who am I to guess?
Scrolling down, immediately seeing a chibi blackjack with a bottle of whiskey the same size as her. Okay, yeah.
Really? Actually, that would be funny as hell. That would be great.
Also,
I like
Luna with pants. I like.
But yeah, this also has a bunch of accessories and stuff. So right now it's on Amazon for $35, but it's not expected to come out until April, or item will be released on January 1st. but it won't arrive till April. Okay, yeah, I think Amazon needs to get their something together there. So yeah,
That doesn't sound quite right about that.
So it's being released on January 1st, but it will arrive on April 3rd if I order it by then.
Did you check the IDW website to see if it says anything about that?
IDW, no, mostly because I don't think IDW would talk about toys.
It's like, it could be because they're doing pre-orders or something.
No, we had about...
Cole, where have you been for the past 5 minutes?
No, we had
Simple.
a bounce...
I've been looking at art.
We had to bounce back to merch. We had to bounce back to merch for a second. How about?
Yeah, no. I was looking at the stuff for I was trying to see about that pony comic because I want to get it.
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
I never said I was smart or
no,
paid.
no, go. No, you gave me the exact right thing. Go and get the pony comic. Don't stop. Don't let me stop you. How about instead we talk about the resurrection of the dead, because there's nothing that says Christmas time rather than something rising from the dead.
It's alive! It's alive!
It's apparently Toys
given
R
the
Us.
fact that this is a celebration of Jesus and he rose from the dead.
But that was Easter. And
I know, but
let's leave it. Let's leave it alone. We're gonna get way complicated.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought this holiday was about friendship. Remember, there were the three leaders, the leaders of the Earth Ponies, Unicorn, and the Pegasus.
Hush, hush, hush. Now, why is Toys R Us alive? I thought you killed them.
Oh, you don't know about that.
I thought we did. I thought we killed Toys R Us too. But no, apparently they're coming back from the dead for Christmas. Go figure.
It's like they're dead for almost half a year.
But yeah, no, this is actually a new plan that Toys R Us came out with to try to come back from the dead. They started opening up small little stores in malls. These are like really tiny. This is reaching. I'm not gonna lie, this is reaching. Who here remembers the KB toys in malls?
I do.
Vaguely. But I'm guessing what they're doing is going to be trying to do what those calendar stores do. They just show up around November.
Not exactly. What they're actually focusing on is play areas. They actually want to make little playground areas that kids can play with the toys and then want to buy them.
That's evil. But that's definitely what toy companies do.
That is not evil. That is smart.
They're going to have a fun little train thing for the Thomas area.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
It's going to be interesting as hell, but in all honesty, this is probably the best way to do a toy store, at least in this day and age. Problem with Toys R Us is basically you got a Walmart-sized complex with nothing but toys, and they never drop their prices for anything.
Yeah.
So that's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for disaster.
And one thing I learned about the Toys R Us thing was apparently they were still striving in Canada for a while. So it's now my headcanon that they actually just went into a frosty... what's the state in which you're not exactly dead but not exactly alive? Schrodinger's box. We'll go with that. That's not...
No.
I would go into hibernation.
I would go with they went into carbonite just to stay alive.
They went into hibernation in Canada, Toa. They went into a frosty hibernation, and now they're trying to regain. Now that they've regained power in Canada, they're going to try to make their hasty, not retreat, advance
Yes, advance
into the United States with their tentacly arms.
Actually, here's a
nice little next, but whatever.
Here's a nice little clip of their little outreach on this. These newer ones will be focusing primarily on play areas where kids can test out toys that they might buy in a much more exclusive and small environment. The employees are going to be more heavily trained, tech more modern, and a big focus on having easy tie-ins with online portal via touchscreens that let customers scan QR codes in order to order other products related to what they are playing with in the store.
They're gonna actually train the people? What kind of insanity is this?
I know.
I don't know, CMC, but hug me, I'm scared.
I can't hug you. You're a robot.
But I don't want hugs.
Okay, yeah, actually, I have to give credit to Vaguely on that one, and yeah, that would be a retro gamer's dream right there. Since they never put things on sale, he found a copy of Mega Man 64 10 years later that was still in shrink wrap.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Man, okay.
Dude, in the sellout days, there was Spider-Man 2 cards.
No,
Spider
yeah.
with 2 cards.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually does sound really, really smart of them, and I kind of hope that this does get them back up and going. Because I do admit, I want toy stores. I liked having some toy stores. I go to the Target and the Walmart over here. They have toys, but they're horribly mismanaged. They're hardly ever there. Walmart, I've seen more than enough times. I go by their toy aisles, and like half of it is empty. And the other half is filled with Five Nights at Freddy junk.
Not my Walmart.
Or
My
Pokemon.
Walmart's
Yeah,
at least...
I always liked that around Christmas time, when you get the various ads in the newspaper, there's always that, here's the Toys R Us magazine thing, and it
Dude, that
gives
was
you an
awesome.
insight as to what the kids are into these days.
Mm-hmm.
That was always nice too. There's just
Yeah,
that big brick of a book that they gave you. It's like here's a Toys R Us catalog. It's almost like a Sears catalog except just half the size, but only with toys, so it's twice as much insanity.
Yeah, the Walmart that I go to is actually pretty well stocked. They're a little bit behind on some stuff, but it's a pretty well filled out area.
All right,
You want
well,
a Sears catalog? I've got a Sears catalog from 1908.
and
It's
here we
not the
go.
home, isn't it?
No, actually, it's you see, the thing with Sears catalogs is this particular Sears catalog that he has adverts for other catalogs that you could get, including such as a Sears home catalog. However, this one doesn't have it. I guess
Did
it
we
must have come
actually-
out in the later issue.
Yeah, this one didn't actually have the advertisement for the home catalog.
Hmm.
Unless
Well-
they like pulled that page because, as it would turn out, they wanted to get a Sears house. You never know. You never know. Maybe that's what happened.
Well,
I
let's go
don't
ahead and
see any
talk a little
damage on
bit.
this.
Let's talk a little bit more into other random merch, and this one is also in a Cyber Monday sale. So, looking at the clock, you literally have 10 hours to do this as we speak.
Sorry, archivers.
Yeah, this
But-
is the only downside about the recording. You can't
Still-
get the deals.
Still, I would recommend checking it out because TeePublic always has a lot of fun pony shirts whenever we talk about them once again, and this is no exception. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit, grab a few of these fun... What? Okay, yeah, I'm going to grab that just because it's not exactly pony. It's pony, but it's not. Yeah, there's a lot of G1 stuff floating around here. And does that pony have... Oh, no, that's its mouth. I thought this pony had, like, giant lips for some reason.
Help, my ears are ringing.
Okay, so...
You didn't need those ears anyway.
So here's a fun one with Princess Twilight Sparkle and All My Friends Are Dead.
That'll...
There's a face
nugget.
missing because of the chat room.
Thank you. I'm glad I kept that up there for a little bit.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
great face.
Yeah, right?
All
Then
my friends are dead.
All My Friends Are Dead. And here
Oh,
we
that's
have...
not true. Spike
the-
can live alongside her, so she's not all her friends are dead.
Shh. Let it have the fun. We are trying to have fun here. Keep breaking the fun.
Aw, there's a baby Yoda in this section just because of my little...
Moving
Aw,
on.
that's adorable.
Moving on. Here we got a Zakura Zebra.
Ow.
I know.
I love Sea Pony Zakora. It's
And
nice.
yeah, there's a My Little Womp Rat here making fun of the little baby Yoda.
Hey, little baby Yoda is awesome.
Got it. We need to murder it.
And this
You
one,
try to, it'll lift you and throw you.
okay, this
still
one
trying
just
to-
feels like somebody just slapped a bunch of things on a shirt, but thought I'd just
Yeah.
throw it out there.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, and here we have a Pony Life inspired Celestia Luna, and the Luna looks very disturbing.
Bum bum be dum bum.
I'm actually not seeing it.
Oh, you
No,
gotta...
I mean, as in what he's seeing.
Well, I'm just kind of seeing the little bedroom eyes with Luna there.
Ah.
It looks all right.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'm over and
That's the
maybe I'm
worst.
trying a little too hard on that one. So instead, here's an interesting combination of G1 kind of posing with a back shot, and it looks like her back has been tattooed to hell or something.
she's got the cutie pox circuit. Get with the program, season 2.
Yeah, come on, man.
Or a major case of the hunger pox. I mean, look at all that food.
Also, I found a Brody for life shit.
All right. Well, here's blackjack with a bottle of blackjack.
And that's
whiskey.
why I linked that earlier, and it's adorable.
Yeah, I know. I'm just actually throwing it out here. Here's Silver Stream making a heart.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if anybody's asking about the little watermarks there, we all know why they're there. I can't do anything about it. Or she's advertising different fast food. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy that different fast food. But yeah, they got a lot of different Fallout chibi shirts. You have Fallout Still Hooves, Fallout Calamity, Little Pip. Here's the Fallout Little Pip. So yeah, there's a lot of them, especially if you're a Fallout Equestria fan.
I don't know who's a Fallout Equestria fan in here.
Well, even if there isn't one, there's always at least 4 or 5 because Fallout Equestria is that big.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked too many years on that and still going.
By the way, I just
2
found
million years
funny
and
reference to
going.
an old country song called "Save a Pony, Ride a Brony."
Moving on.
Save a horse and ride a cowboy. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So,
not
Autumn
that
Blaze,
old.
mad at Cinderglow. Honestly, that's...
Ooh, there's even a Pony Life version of Autumn Blaze, which is neat.
Yeah. And let's see. I'm just quickly trying to go through this, but we should probably move on. Yeah, there's a lot of fun ones. There's a lot of fun ones. There's also a lot of Galarian pony ones in here, which are still pretty fun to look at.
The Kanto Carousel also looks good for the Rapidash.
Okay, you know what? This one's an oldie but a goodie. Of course, I didn't choose the Brony Life. The Brony Life chose me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pony Life Tempest is so adorable.
Okay, yeah, you know what? No, never mind. We're gonna... Oh, God, her eyes are huge! Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through these last couple ones and that'll be it. Save a pony, ride a brony. Pony Life Autumn Blaze. Seriously, those eyes are huge.
Oh, we have an Arizona shirt as well. The cow from them Fighting Heads. Neat.
I've gotta say, like the Save the Pony, Ride a Brony. I hate to say it, but that sounds like it's just going to encourage people to be mean to horses.
I'm still tempted.
also
I'm not gonna
the
lie, I
Christmas
was half
looks
tempted to
good.
buy that. And of course, we have to do the meme of the day, which is OK Boomer, with a really
Yeah.
And Echo Snicker did a great job with those faces, which you can get them without the OK Boomer if you,
Yeah.
for some reason, don't
Yeah.
want that. If you don't
Yeah,
feel like being attacked by old people, then there you go.
Mhm.
Or moderately old people, like, it doesn't go to the oldest old people because the boomer age doesn't start until like 1964. So
Oh my god, my mother was born in 62.
she's technically not a boomer.
You know,
Yay.
let's not get into the whole boomer thing. In all honesty, there's people on all sides that suck.
I mean, yeah, but memes.
Memes
I don't
are
care
fun.
about the memes.
Now, NaPoWriMo has wrapped up. Of course, they still have their final article here for advising how to submit if you did do NaPoWriMo. However, they also have 5 editing tips for people who are writing stories. Of course, number 1, syntax issues or trimming down the word count. Syntax essentially is how your story flows. You read the story out loud. If it seems embarrassing, it may seem embarrassing, but somebody's going to do it anyway, so you might as well do it, and it helps you catch clunks. And if you're having trouble actually reading the story or you're catching little problems, you can see that maybe the syntax is wrong and clean it up a bit. Looking for repetition in both word and phrasing. Number
Which is what I got on to you in the first edit.
Moving on. Number 2, point of view problems. Basically bouncing around from first person to third person to omniscient.
Second person and the narrator and just being the narrator.
Yeah, it's hard to keep. You got to make sure you keep your point of view consistent through the story, and when going through the editing, make sure that happens. It also tells you which view is for what, like how a first person sounds, how second person sounds, third person, limited, omniscient.
Omniscient.
That too.
Whatever that word is.
The GSP problems. What?
GSP. Yeah, I got nothing on that.
I think it deals with grammar.
Ah,
But essentially, like using punctuation in the middle of a quoted phrase, using homophones, meanings, common grammar mistakes, things like that. Just basically watching the grammar. Number 4, M dashes and N dashes. I have no idea what those are. Okay, I'm going to bring that up. And number 5, obvious but important. Keep practicing and have fun. You know, it's going to take time. You got to get your practice in, but try to keep having fun with it. In fact, I have to take a page out of an anime I just watched, Food Wars. Yeah, you know, when I'm having fun, I feel invincible. It's actually really, really hard to take somebody down if they're having fun.
And we're all having so much fun here, aren't we?
Okay, so apparently M dashes and N dashes are kind of like hyphens or something similar to... I have no idea. Read up on it if you're curious.
Yes, they are sort of hyphens. I know that at least one type is used if you're trying to wrap a word across lines and with it not doing the right thing, and another type is like if you're being cut off in the middle of a sentence.
yeah, that's the thing that you normally do with. Second was speaking. Welcome to the Rojo, and then Toa jumped in. In written form, that would be a hyphen, and after show, parentheses, and then narration.
Damn. Sorry, I just looked at the chat. DM bringing the nostalgia back for me.
Oh, damn.
Damn!
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Love Hina?
Yeah.
Love Hina. Oh God, I wanted to. I still want to watch that. I love Hina was crazy when I saw it. It's like Tenchi, but set in real life.
Yeah. Although, yeah, of course, I am going to be one of those people that, yeah, the manga is far better.
It always is. At least, especially back then, you could be really hit or miss.
And yeah, I don't know. Just it was also because of the fact that the manga was allowed to do a lot more with it, where the anime I think kind of rushed through some parts.
Also, second, that thing that you linked, I'm down.
Well, I'm trying to determine what in the world it is and if it is what I think it is. But first, getting back to the rest of the news here. Amazon popped up a bunch of pony stuff for Cyber Monday. None of this we haven't already talked about, so just a quick run through, like the molded main 6, Twilight Sparkle with glittery rainbow wings. Sorry, you got the kid in the background with like glass wings, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
The 3 princesses, all shiny. The Giggle Pinkie Pie that part of that CG commercial that we saw. Candyland with My Little Pony the movie. Still got to try to do Candyland with like 20 people and see how that goes. A bunch of princesses in a castle. I actually got this last year already for Christmas. Equestria Girl figures. Equestria Girl bigger figures. The baking book. Seriously, if you have any interest in doing baking stuff and you love ponies, why not? Ponies and baking.
The cake.
The cake. Pony Rainbow Dash toys. Pony Sea Pony toys. Pony Rainbow Tail Pony toys. Pony Poster Clip toys.
What? Yeah.
My Little
The
Pony,
wall poster's okay.
the main six has horrible Generation 1 abominations.
Everyone run.
Baseball's the toaster.
Spaceballs. Okay, and I actually ran across this. Looking at that Equestria Daily article. Did you? Toa saw it. So did you give out an actual read, or did you just look at it?
I gave a read and I just typed out my analysis of it.
Thank you.
It looks good and legit because I've seen that type of poster before.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mention this a little bit here. We'll probably mention it next week since it won't be until next week, but it sounds exciting. So I just saw that there is a heartwarming tale, or Organified.
It's basically a dude playing an organ.
Yeah, a dude playing an actual pipe organ, playing a bunch of MLP holiday music. That looks like it's going to be on YouTube, live streamed on Thursday, December the 12th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Which is awesome.
In all honesty, it looks really interesting, and I actually encourage people to take a look at this and see about maybe watching it. It sounds like a lot of fun. Of course, I am going to try to post this in our show notes. I literally pulled that up in the last 5 minutes.
I can't tell if his pipes are newer than the one at my church, since we just we had to do a big drive to actually get them all fixed up and retuned.
Yeah, mine's electric. Mine was electric. I don't even go to that church anymore, so I don't know what's going on.
You guys go to church?
Used to. I got better. So, moving on. Silent Fallen 2, Bloodied Sign, blah, blah, blah. Our friends over at Fallen Interfold have released another Silent Fallen, this time number 2. Of course, this is inspired by Silent Hill with ponies. Wandering around the desecrated land filled with blood and darkness and monstrous creatures coming to attack you. We'll definitely be talking about this game at some point in the near future. Not today, but in the near future. Moving on. My Little Pony mobile game has released the newest event, Retro Revolution. And I don't know if this is based off of the comics or if this is actually an original idea of theirs.
I'm pretty sure this is comics.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. But the whole idea...
When this was posted in the Discord chat, or in the Discord server from the MLP iOS Reddit, there was actually someone saying that now there are more ponies from the comics than in the show.
Ha, that's funny.
Well, making comics are cheaper than making a show.
Well, not only that, it's just that they got a wide variety of characters in the comics. It's actually quite amazing.
Yeah,
But
especially with all the dragon characters that are.
There's more than just the dragons. But getting back on track here, this has to do with basically Ponyville going through the Ponyville days in the old past of Ponyville. Of course, Rarity is doing her best to make up outfits. I admit I kind of skipped through some of the story because I had no idea what the hell was going on. But she wants to recreate colonial Winniesburg in its timeless fashion. So, obviously, your goal is to just beat the crap out of other ponies, win against their ponies, earn ponies, and then beat up other ponies in the community to earn ponies. But it's another fun little event. They actually changed things up a little bit with Rarity battling other ponies. Usually it would have it so that you could get 1 or 2 helpers and they would follow you through the whole thing. This one, every time you switch up to the next character, you actually switch up who your helpers are.
Next section.
Yeah, in the next section.
So basically...
Yeah, they did that, which was really nice. Made a whole lot more of the random ponies that are just around available for sale that aren't regularly. I know I probably dumped way too much of my gems into some of these. And they took notes from the last event because now the boss battle points went back to the old style where it was just a wait around rather than the I need to tap every one of these attacks, otherwise I'm going to be sitting here for how many times till I actually hit all of the attacks to get through, since you have to hit all of the attacks.
Yeah, that was a little annoying. Granted, they still have the tapping thing going on with the community, but that's only a few seconds as opposed to...
Well, that is a way to get around all of those bots that were
oh no, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
harassing the leaderboards before.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense, and I'm all for it. I'm all okay with it. But yeah, honestly, it's a lot of fun, and ooh, I should not have clicked that. Okay, hopefully it will stay quiet then.
Yeah, I dumped way too many of my gems in, and I had 3 helpers all the way, and I'm in the last section just grinding up to get the rest of the outfits unlocked.
Well, and I'm not there. I'm not in the last section in any regard, but I got plenty of time, so I'm not worried. So let's go ahead and move on here. And now with that, that is all of the news we have for the week, which means it's now time for the submissions. And boy, did we get a few of them. And the submissions are actually for blah. Sorry, my brain just exploded, and I don't know why. The challenge of the week. Our challenge of the week, which of course was replace the turkey. Something has happened to the turkey, either by accident, by theft, by weirdness, or maybe just didn't make one that year. And I asked you, how did your character replace the turkey, or what happened? Essentially giving you an open end to replace the turkey for Thanksgiving. However, you also have the protest initiative challenge. Did I just hear a burr?
That wasn't the protest initiative challenge, but thank you for the input. No, the protest initiative challenge this week was Applejack's truck.
The toy truck. Yes.
Yep. Yes.
All right.
With the cutout in the back.
All right. So along with that, we got a few submissions. As I mentioned before, I actually was able to finally get some art done. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here. Once again, I don't actually have this officially submitted anywhere yet. My phone was doing weird things after I took the picture, so luckily I even got this up. But yeah, this is what I did. I actually went to a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, and that was my Thanksgiving. That is me with holding up chopsticks with a nice pile of Chinese noodles.
Fried noodles.
Fried noodles. Actually, I remembered what they were called, and now I forgot again, so I'm just going to call them fried noodles.
Odin, onigiri.
It's Chinese.
Ramen.
Still Japanese.
Moving on. But yeah, yeah, Chinese place. It was fun. Funny thing is, they also had a turkey there too, which you could actually carve up. So I did get some turkey slices. That was ironic. That was crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, I did kind of go the Christmas story route for Thanksgiving, and the ironic thing is, I'm probably going to do that for Christmas Eve too. So what can you do? So yeah, that was my Thanksgiving and how we replaced the turkey. Now we have Toa, who replaced the turkey and also has the Applejack truck.
Somebody's mic is picking up. Okay.
That would be the garage that I live above.
Okay. So, apparently Toa is driving Applejack's truck, a very badly photoshopped version of it, with the equivalent of a pumpkin and 2 squash, making a fake turkey.
Well, if you actually read the thing, I found that we are near an area where there are pumpkins with squash for limbs that kill a lot of people and use them for fertilizer.
Actually, you said, who knew a gourd monster was a thing? Surprising evil beings that like to turn creatures into fertilizer for them. You're delivering... So, you're basically driving around a man-eating pumpkin.
A dead man-eating pumpkin.
How do you know it's dead?
Could be alive.
Because I already hauled it out, put the top back on.
Oh my god. You robot chicken this.
Yeah.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So Deathlight did not exactly do an entry for this, but he did do an interesting little art based on a really screwy Cheshire cat.
I was like, I'm used to the normal one. Then I see that, I'm like, it unzips his head. That is
Yeah,
fantastic.
unzips its head, its neck, and it gets really, really freaky as hell. So yeah. So we're gonna leave that there, and we have a story by Vaguely Creepy, who already has it.
Vaguely.
Who was awesome enough to get it set up on DeviantArt.
Yeah,
So-
he even made the comment, "Hey, I got this done on time." You sure did, pal. You sure did.
So of course
It's a
we have
great
to,
read.
it is a great read, so I have to ask, does anybody want to read it for our group?
I can do that. I just have to find the link again.
Or you can check the show notes, I just put it in.
Hi there, mouse. Stop flailing at me. Alternate solution. Suki and Koldust paused at the bottom of the basement stairs, confused by the sight in front of them. After an exceedingly awkward pause, Suki finally broke the silence. Are we interrupting something? The griffin, frozen mid-step, paw hovering just over a flimsy plastic model of a house with his claw outstretched and his beak open in the middle of a pretend roar, settled back onto the floor amidst many other small models before responding. Yeah, giant monster battle knight. You need something or what? Cole pointed over to the stallion working at the desk in the corner. We were actually hoping to talk to Blank, so... The beige unicorn glanced over to once before he returned his focus on the model he was working on and replied, "Oh, hey guys, what can I do you for? If it's getting rid of the miner, I already told Circuit I'm not going to help with that." No, that's not it. We accidentally caught Circuit in a snare trap. Waiting a moment for some kind of reaction to a bizarre statement like that, and receiving none, Sukin continued. And he was just coming back with the turkey, so yeah, now we have to get a new one. Today. But since it's late and the stores are probably already out, we figure you might be able to help us instead. Setting his tools down, Blank tapped a hoof on his desk for a moment, considering. I suppose I could get you one. You'd have to pay for it, though. Paying'd probably be easier. Giving the spooky-eyed unicorn an uncertain stare, Cole warily asked, "I'm sorry, pain? What does that mean exactly?" "It means we get to throw things at you until you've suffered enough to pay for it," the griffin, still sitting on the floor, piped up, already holding a claw full of flimsy plastic trees. With a stare of his own, Suki added in, "That sounds distinctly not fun." Blank turned around on his bench to face the two and gave a disinterested shrug. "It's that, or you have to shell out actual money for a new one." Another long silence filled the air as Suki and Cole looked to each other uneasily, weighing their options. One vigorous session of being pelted with tiny plastic toys later, Koldust and Suki finally got to trudge back upstairs, with New Turkey in tow, and Koldust grumbling about how the trap wasn't even his idea in the first place. And as soon as the door was shut, the griffin picked up a gaudy pink, apple-ish yet somehow heart-shaped toy vehicle and hefted it lightly. "So can we get back to smashing stuff now?" "Sure, bud. You really like breaking those, huh?" Blank asked, pointing to the toy in his friend's claw, while his shadow started setting up the rest of the models around the room. "Yep, don't know why, but they kind of fill me with rage." As if to demonstrate, after carefully removing the figures from the truck and setting them down, the griffin immediately spun in his paw and flung it at the wall, where it shattered into pieces. "Mine are the wings that will purge the world!" And so, Giant Monster Battle Night resumed.
Beautiful.
Vaguely is a wordsmith that I cannot rival at the moment.
Who I wonder is, who's the griffin?
Vaguely.
Oh,
Duh.
well, sorry. There's a few griffins in our group, so I wasn't sure because there wasn't a descriptor.
Whenever
And he
I
did-
draw vaguely, what do I draw?
Wait,
And he
you
did
draw vaguely?
both the challenges, which
Yes.
is really impressive. The
Yes.
gaudy little pink truck and getting the turkey. Good job.
Yes.
Yep. So
Ten.
vaguely gets my vote, especially since it doesn't confuse me like the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
So would you like to pay with pain?
I've already paid with pain. I saw Tokoi's drawing and photoshopping skills.
Hey, they're not bad considering that I could have just left everything not covered.
You know what? In all honesty, the photoshopping isn't too bad. I mean, it's not like you got a lot of white edgings and stuff, and it looks quirky as hell, but it's still the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Hey, you have your fun, I'll have mine. I did that in a day.
You really gotta... Well, no, never mind. I did my art in an hour, so fair enough. But
I
I'm
did
still
my
giving it
art
to
in a-
vaguely.
I did my art in an hour. I had like 3 references open.
Yep, I'm giving it to Vaguely. So Vaguely, you win my vote. Coal Dust, what about you?
I vote vaguely creepy.
I'm not even arguing for my point. Vaguely is doing good work.
All right, so Vaguely
Got
wins.
Applejack's truck in there.
Vaguely
That's
wins the
good for
points,
me.
and I win just because I need to give myself a little bit of credit. Yay me for drawing. No, I'm not
I
kidding.
win
It's,
because I actually used a reference for once for a pose.
no, it took me forever to get that pose right, and don't get me started on the stool. But let's
References
go.
are your friend.
I did use a reference. That's how I eventually got it, but even then I had to redraw it like 5-6 times. Sitting is hard. So
I
anyway,
looked up a sitting cat and I used that as a reference and I ran with it. So
that works. So in any case, let's go on to next week's challenge. I'm going to go ahead and make it simple. We are just going to have one themed object. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want. And of course, it will be holiday themed. So my next week's challenge will be a Santa hat. Whatever you
I
I think
draw,
we had that once.
then we'll have it again.
All right.
Don't make me choke you with garland.
You can try, but I have no mouth, therefore I cannot breathe.
nor can you scream.
No, I can still scream. I still got speakers.
Okay, then we're going to do Santa Hat the Revenge. We're going to do another Santa Hat. Why is it there? We don't know. Maybe somebody's donning it as a Christmas gift. Maybe the Santa Hat has grown 10 times as big and is now donned onto the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Maybe the Santa Hat just wants to feel loved. Maybe the Santa
Right,
doesn't want to be
I'm putting
questioned
the
by his...
revenge in parentheses on the site.
Or maybe the hat finally got burned out, so I had to go get a new one.
The protest initiative challenge.
Yes, protest.
This week. That's a good question.
Good question.
Winter.
Better wrap it up.
Show me what a hot chocolate pony looks like.
I think we did that once as well, but who cares? Let's have
Stop.
fun.
No.
Stop telling us what we've done.
Chocolate.
Specifically.
Stop telling us what we've done.
Well, this will be my 200th one, so over 200 of these.
Yeah, no, we've not done specifically hot chocolate pony.
Yep. I don't
think
want
we've
to see
done
a pony
ponies
with hot
chocolate before, but this is a hot chocolate pony.
Not to be confused
Yes.
with Choco Pony.
Indeed.
So base
This is-
the pony off of hot chocolate.
I'd say just draw them like you know those Coca-Cola ponies, where they have a glass outline. They're filled up with the soda.
Basically, what I'm asking for is for you to show me your Swiss Miss.
Actually, that gave me a really awesome idea, and I'm going to have to look into a couple of things here. But anyway, let's move
Nothing
on.
for the Swiss Miss, really? You people
I
don't
get
know
ya.
your good hot chocolates.
Sorry, I was
Uh,
looking at something.
I just
Sorry, I was reading Vaguely's comment, and yeah.
no, I just chose not to laugh.